Burlington, North Carolina. Automated weather observation 1728 Zulu. Wind 230 at 09er. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 26 Celsius. Dew point 11 Celsius. Altimeter 2993. Remarks. Density altitude 2,100.
I wonder if this does the same thing.
Is that a private plane over there?
Yeah, a lot of the planes here are private planes.
So this one is just like rental for one pilot?
Rental and used for instruction.
Gotcha.
Okay, brakes holding. Cabin door is secured. Flight controls, watch your knees. That one goes up, that one goes down. We're just watching the free motion of the controls. That one goes up, that one goes down. Up, down, and I keep dropping this. And then left and right, we've been confirming that that works. Flight instruments, that's at 0. That's on the horizon, that's good. That's level, that's level. 29903 is right out there. That's within 75 feet of field elevation. Fuel quantity is good, that's there. Make sure full rich. Follow 2,000 RPM. We're just making sure all the engine components are operating properly. And that's running smoothly, back to 1,000. Lean the mixture again. And we'll set our GPS now. We can go direct to...
That's cool.
BBQ. Alright. Because it is a barbecue restaurant, the identifier is BQ1. I've always found that interesting.
Burlington traffic, Archer 4182 November, taxiing runway 24 via Alpha, Burlington.
Who was that? That just went whack?
Burlington traffic, Archer 4182 November, holding short, runway 24, Baron on base in sight, Burlington. Burlington traffic, Baron 110 Foxtrot Bravo is just going to final 24 Burlington.
You see him out there?
Yeah.
So he's now turning parallel with the runway.
Oh, in the air, so he's coming to land?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay.
So one of aviation's oldest pastimes is rating other people's landings. So, let's see how this guy does. He's in a Baron, so he probably has the hours to do pretty well.
He's a Baron, so it means...
Baron is a type of airplane. Actually, it's the flight school's Baron. That thing goes for $350 an hour. It's insane. And... Oh, very nice. I give that give that an 8 or a 9.
Oh.
Maybe about an 8. Go wait till he's clear the runway.
Burlington traffic, Archer 4182 November, taking off runway 24, departure to the south, Burlington.
Alright. Fuel pump on. Lights.
Yeah, the Baron didn't clear yet.
Camera. Action. We were watching you, 82 November, Burlington. Alright, you ready?
Yep, let's do it.
Alright, 2424, full power. RPM's in the green, instruments are good, airspeed's alive, waiting for 65. 60, 65, rotate. And we trim for 75, 80. How do you feel the air coming out down there?
Yeah, that feels nice.
Okay, good.
Wow, that was so smooth. So smooth. And you said this wouldn't be like a commercial plane.
Well, I try.
Wow, North Carolina is just so green. It's tremendous. Yeah.
Yeah, during the fall, it's gorgeous. All right, there's 1,000 feet AGL. Turn the fuel pump off. Turn the landing light off. Leave the strobe light on, because that is mandatory. So on the GPS here, the bottom right corner tells you how many nautical miles we have until our destination.
Oh.
And then the bottom left tells you how fast we're going over the ground. That's in knots, and 1 knot is 1.15 miles an hour.
And how many miles are in 1 nautical mile?
Same, 1 mile is 1.15 regular miles is 1 nautical mile. Because miles and miles an hour is the same unit.
Did I put my phone on airplane mode?
No, you don't need to.
Whoa.
We're on a heading of 186, and the rule is if you're going between 1 degree and 180 degrees, then you have an odd altitude. If you're going between 181 and 360, then you want an even. And so we'll have an even since we're going, our goal is 186. We'll go to 4,500.
Oh wow.
And you'll notice the higher we get, the colder it'll get.
This is like basically a private jet, right?
Sort of. It's kind of like the Toyota Camry of the skies. Maybe the Mazda 6. I find the Pipers to be a little bit more sporty than the Cessnas. The Pipers just have heft to the controls, and the handles on the yoke is just a lot more beefy. So I'm a big fan.
Does the GPS tell us where what part of North Carolina we're in now? A town.
Let's see. Well, I have it on my iPad here.
Oh, cool.
If you know where Liberty, North Carolina is?
Yeah. Is that where Liberty University is? Yeah. Oh,
no,
cool.
Liberty University is in Lynchburg, Virginia.
Oh. Did we drive through it, Kaylin? Yes, we did. Okay. Lynchburg. I remember. Yeah.
But Liberty, North Carolina should be down at 2 o'clock.
I had no idea. I thought Liberty was in Liberty, North Carolina.
No. It's in good old Virginia, Jerry Falwell land, good lord.
I should know that because a lot of people from my high school actually went to Liberty.
There's actually the flight school I grew up. Oh gosh, that's what happens when you open a sealed bottle and at higher altitudes. That's always fun. I keep forgetting about that. Anyways, my flight school that I trained at has an affiliation with Liberty University, so one of their planes has LU on the tail. So I always find it funny if I end up scheduling into that plane, a nice Jewish boy flying the Liberty University plane. Alright, so then we'll put the weather for Moore County, 12757.
Moore County Airport. Automated weather observation, 1749er, Zulu. Wind 260 at 10. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 27 Celsius. Dew point 13 Celsius. Altimeter 2996. Remarks. Density altitude 2,000.
That's 29906. And here's the temperature gauge. It says outside is about 60 degrees right now.
1,500 now.
Oh, I thought it'd be colder.
Yeah, temperature decreases about 3 degrees every 1,000 feet. And we're about 4,000 feet above the ground, so if on the ground it would be 72 degrees right now.
Oh, it's like a perfect day.
Yeah. This is very nice. For any day that you have this sort of haziness, any haziness tells you that it will be a smooth flight.
And why is that?
Just because you can tell that all the particulates are just sort of sitting there in the air just because the air is so calm.
So, particulates in the air, what does that refer to exactly? Yeah.
Just pollutants and pollen and just general atmospheric contents. That's not necessarily something we're taught. We're taught that to identify what it means, not necessarily what it's made of.
Did you just like study this kind of like outside of the general like technical skills?
Yeah, it's required for a written test that you need for every rating. So there was a written test for my private pilot's license, there was a written test for my instrument rating, there's going to be a written test for my commercial rating. So that's all part of what we call ground school.
Yeah. Oh wait, I got so many questions. So like,
Shoot.
do you know like the like demographic like composition of pilots in the U.S. at all? Like any of those numbers?
Well, the average age of a private pilot is 57.
Oh wow.
That's why the industry needs pilots right now, because a lot of them are dying off.
Oh.
And well, not dying off. It's just at least in the airline industry, there's a mandatory retirement at 65.
Oh. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the majority of it is male, white male.
Yeah.
In recent years, I would say, in the last 5 years, there's been a very significant uptick in the female percentage, which I think is good. Have you ever thought about getting a pilot's license?
Not for a second. Because you're afraid of heights. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, whew, last time. But now that I'm like, it's just like the first time for me is always the hardest. Like rock climbing, like starting out horrible, but like I'm a lot better now.
Well, good for you for facing your fears.
Oh yeah, it's a theme of my life.
That's awesome.
Plus it's just cool. Like it's cool that you can like do this. It's like cool that like, you know, we can like just like see, I don't know, like I love North Carolina and I'm leaving soon, so I wanted to like fly over it, I guess, and like have like a kind of goodbye from like a different perspective.
And the good news, I mean, if we had, this sort of pilot thinking, if we had an engine failure, we have tons of fields to choose from. I mean, flying in Southern California, which I've done plenty of times, not piloted, but my uncle designs helicopters down there, so he's taken us on several flights. You got nowhere. Like, you could land on a highway, that's pretty much it. Highway or a beach.
Moore County Airport. Automated weather observation. 1800 Zulu. Wind 230 at 13. Peak gusts 19er. Visibility 10. Sky condition.
Alright, well, we'll try for this airport. If on the approach it's too sketchy, we'll just go over to Moore County, which is just a couple miles down the road. Alright, begin our descent.
Gilliam-McConnell traffic, Archer 4182 November, 9 miles north of the field, 4,200 descending, inbound 45 left downwind, runway 13, Gilliam-McConnell.
Linda, how you doing? Great. How are you, Hannah? I'm good. Yeah, a lot better than last time. Good.
Nice. Glad to hear it.
Caitlin, is there a bag back there just in case?
A bag?
Yeah.
But it's like, there's like some stuff in it. I don't know what's in it.
That's engine oil.
Okay.
Fine. Hey, we're in the white arc. Power to 1500. Flaps 1 notch. Gilliam-McConnell traffic, Archer 4182 November, turning left base, runway 13, full stop, Gilliam-McConnell. Alright, we're 1.5 miles from the airport. He's at our 10 o'clock right now, we're at a 90-degree angle to it. Alright, second notch of flaps. You're on the ground within a minute and a half, maybe even less than a minute. Runway's right there, you can see it. Gilliam-McConnell traffic, Archer 4182 November on final, runway 13, Gilliam-McConnell.
Wahoo!
Oh wow, the barbecue place is like right there.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, it's
Oh, hell
right
yeah.
there.
That plane is so cool.
That is so cool.
Now we can open this.
Whew.
I'll get
That was a great landing, Daniel.
That was
Thank
an
you.
amazing landing.
Alright, thank you. It was much better than the last time I was here, so I'm glad about that.
Yeah. No, I was like about to throw up, and then it just like smoothed out, and it was like a lot better.
Alright, that's good. Line light off.
Oh, you just parked right here in the grass?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Cool. Cool. Whew.
And then shut down avionics off.
Dope.
Wow. That was beautiful.
That was incredible. That was like such a great landing.
Yeah.